7/8. We're just gonna break them loose. I think we can do that with everything in the air. It doesn't seem like they're very. I'm gonna go ahead and the other side and take the other side loose. I usually slide my tire under the car just because if something fails and it falls, if that rotor hits the ground, it's going to be a lot of work to get it back up off the ground, to even get a jack under it. So even if you have to replace a tire or something, it's better, I think, to have a tire in addition to that jack stand. So it is a 12 millimeter. We'll get our hangers. I want to try to keep that from happening. So we're just going to hang it with a piece of clothes hanger wire. Now I want to check these guides because they feel like they're not hung up. They've got some play in them. So. And then these brakes just slide out. These are brand new, so we're just going to have our rotors turned, so we're going to take the rotor off it. These, like I said, these are brand new, so they just come right out like that. Now we got to take this bracket off. Let me see what size it is. Let's see what that is. 17. So I got just a long breaker bar. There's one up top. So there's a little tap screw here, a little Phillips screw, and it's probably going to be in there pretty good. So what I have bought is this thing right here. It's called Vessel. It's an impact screwdriver. It's called Impacta. I got it off of Amazon. It's a Japanese-made apparatus. It's got a hard flat thing on the back, and so when you hit this, well, let me back my camera up. When you hammer this back, it twists the head a little bit, and it'll break these free without stripping them. Was the idea. And so we're going to see if we can get this one out without breaking it. There we go. Just like butter. And so that made short work. That was worth the $13 right there. Might do a paid promotion. Now let's see if it'll come off. So I had the emergency brake on, and I guess the emergency brake, it does have drum brakes. I just thought they were all disc brakes. So, silly me. Make sure your emergency brake's not on when you try to take it off, because it slid right off after I've done that. So we're going to take these rotors and have them turned and see if that will help our issue of vibration. I think it is the rear rotors versus the front rotors, but I don't know. All right, let's go take our other one off. Hey, what's up guys? I got these nice pretty rotors turned, and we're going to get them all put back on. Get all my tools back out here. So first, put the rotor back on. This is the driver's side rotor. We need to make sure our screw hole here lines up with the screw, which is this one here. And make sure you got a good seat on it. We're just gonna get it good and tight. That just holds the rotor on anyway. They took some off, so we might be able to slide this bracket back on without having to move it. So don't forget, we got this little bush in here that needs to go back on. So I got to try to pull it back off, roll it up enough so I can get that little bushing on there.
Dad.
Hey.
What kind of batteries does my laser? My robot laser?
I don't know what kind of batteries go to it. So that was a super easy, that was super nice there. I didn't have to take my caliper off, so I just took the bolts out of the back and was able to put it right back on. That saved me a good bit of time right there. I'm just going to tighten them down with this wrench, and then I'm going to get my breaker bar and put a little leverage on them. I'm sure there's probably a torque spec, and somebody will correct me in the comments, so just look in the comments for the torque spec. I think my whole rotor is warped. Still got a wobble to it. We're gonna put it back together and see how it does. I got a feeling this isn't gonna fix my issue. I think this whole rotor is warped because I can see it still. It may be less of an issue than what it was.